Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a collab with my homegirl Cami from Cami's Closet. I will link her video in the description box below, and she's also partially responsible for this unboxing. And guys, let me just say, this is a brand that I've always loved, and for some reason or other, well, one particular reason I've never bought anything from this brand is the weight. I was always concerned about the weight of these. And if you watched my channel before, you might have an idea of what I'm talking about, but I also could never decide on what color I like best. So through it all, I just never purchased anything from this brand, but I did get a bag from Henry's maybe back in January that I'm waiting for the summer to use because it's white and it's just going to get wrecked at this time of year. So Cami and I were talking, and she had her eye on something, and I went and looked at the website, and they had quite a few things on sale, but then I discovered the sale section. So let me just go ahead and say it's a Dooney Bourke bag, and I discovered the I Love Dooney section. And guys, I found a bag there that was for such an amazing price. The fact that I even hesitated for a second blew my mind, but I only hesitated because I wasn't really sure about the color. And I wanted something that was going to be summery, and I wanted something that was going to be kind of a neutral. And this is what I picked. So let me go ahead and open up the box. And I don't know how well sealed everything's going to be once I get the box opened. All right, ceramic knife, don't fail me now. Let's dig in. Oh. I have like no hand skills. I can't even hold the knife open, but we're going to just try. I'm going to try to do this without injuring myself, which is going to be a real chore. Okay, so I've only had one other bag besides the Henry's, and that was an uncoated canvas bag that was from maybe 2003 or 4. It was a cute bag, and I used it, but it didn't stay great for so long because there was really nothing to protect the outside. I mean, it held up pretty good, but not as good as some of the other styles would. So here it is. It is let's get this up. It is the Dooney Bourke Pebbled Hobo Bag. And I believe that that's what it's called. Let me just grab my slip for a second. Yes, this is the regular Pebbled Hobo bag, and the color is pale pink. And guys, you know, I've always said I'm not a pink person. I'm not a pink person. This is a little bit pinker so far than what I expected it to be. I thought it was going to lean more toward white, but this is looking like a really pretty color pink. And I love this style. Absolutely love this style. This is a shoulder bag style. And let me tell you what I love about it. Okay. So let me give it a once over. Gosh, that's really pretty. And these bags were originally, I think, $288, at least this style, if I'm not mistaken. And this looks really, really good. I love the dark brown trim. I love the contrast stitching. The zipper is really smooth. Watch this, watch. Smooth like butter. And inside, I should have, well, there's a lot of packing inside, so let me just go ahead and take all these papers out because they really stuffed it good. Here's a dust bag. Not the greatest dust bag in the world, but don't really mind. Here is the shoulder strap. More stuffing. Lots more stuffing. And now I am down to the nitty gritty. And we have an empty bag. So it's lined in, feels like a woven textile. It feels really good. There's a pocket on the side. A nice zip pocket here. This is actually, oh wait. So there's a little slip pocket and then the zip pocket. So that's a really nice feature. And then on the other side, show you, there's another slip pocket. So you can put your phone or a card case or something that you want to just separate. So let me get this detached. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, so I think that the hardware is a little bit messed up on one of, oh no, this is the inside. You know what, guys? It doesn't matter. This is the inside, this is the dog leash. And see, this is kind of like a little bit of a gunmetal. I don't know that it's supposed to be, but it's inside the bag and I really don't care. So let me get the strap undone. We'll take a look at the strap. You know, I think I'm more of a pink person than I expected because I am enjoying quite a few pink bags recently. And I definitely have more in my collection than I ever thought that I would get. So let me put the dog leash back and let's take a look at the strap. So the strap, oh, this looks really, really nice. It's the same brown leather and it has this little fold over leather detail here and here, like the Speedy bandolier strap. I think that's, or no, I think it's my Louis Vuitton Georges that has this detail on the straps. Smells like leather. And here are the clips. So this is completely removable, obviously. And you could replace it with a different strap if you want. And I'm going to unwrap the little charms. Because one thing that I didn't know is Dooney Bourke uses 14 karat gold plated hardware. What? Yes, they use 14 karat gold plated hardware. I don't know of any luxury company that uses 14 karat gold plated hardware. None. Chanel used to use gold plated hardware, but you're not even getting brass at Louis Vuitton anymore. So that's just not happening. It's just some kind of gold metal. But this is actually gold plated. And I'm going to be really careful because I need to take more plastic off here so I can show the charms. And let's see, let's hope. All right, there's got to be some magic to this. All right, I might not be able to get this off right now, guys. I'm just not prepared. Not prepared for class. There we go. All right. So I need to show you properly. Look at these. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, this is gold plated. And overall, and they each say Dooney and Bourke. So hopefully you can see. My thumb's in the way, but I don't know how else to do that. So you can take these off if you want, but I think that they look really pretty. So here is the bag with the charms. I'm going to put on the shoulder strap. And guys, I have to say, I'm excited. I'm really, really glad that I got this bag. I mean, I've seen Dooney's in person for many, many, many years. But I don't think that you could appreciate it until you actually have one in your hands. So here is the shoulder strap on the bag. I will cut the tags off later because this is definitely a keeper. And I can tell you, this is not going to be my last Dooney by a long shot. So let me show you. Excuse the outfit because I look like a hobo. And believe it or not, this is an Eileen Fisher sweatsuit. And it wasn't cheap, but I still look like a homeless person. So here is the bag on me. Yeah, you can see this is, the whole thing here is ill-fitting. But here's the way the bag looks. Here's where it sits. The top of the bag sits right on the top, or excuse me, the bottom of the bag sits right on the top of my hip. It's just a perfect drop length, and you could have the biggest coat that you could get your hands on and still be able to wear this with a coat. So if you wanted to get a different color bag, you absolutely could. So let me tell you the best news of all. Forget those price increases, which I don't really pay much attention to anyway, but I would expect that a bag like this would be, you know, fairly expensive because, let's face it, this looks a lot like the shape of the Boulogne from Louis Vuitton, and it's really a very classic hobo shape. It's beautiful pebble grain leather. Can we get a shot of the leather here? Beautiful pebble grain leather. A functioning pocket in the front. A really nice textile lining, which I've talked about before. And it feels really nice. I mean, it's a really nice, heavily woven lining. But I would expect to pay pretty much Louis Vuitton prices for something this quality. Retail on these is $288. And guys, I got this on I Love Dooney for $117. Drop the mic. I can't believe it. $117. Now, tell me where this lacks in quality and where this looks in any way cheap or non-luxurious or somehow not worthy to sit in my closet alongside my Chanel bags and my Hermes and my Louis Vuitton, etc., etc. I am just as happy to have this, and not only am I happy to have this, but I am proud to wear this and to use it because this is a gorgeous bag. So I think my next Dooney is going to be an all-weather leather because they came out with a new all-weather leather, and it's supposed to be lighter than the old all-weather leather. And I have my eye on a couple of bags, and most recently a tote bag that my friend Lisa has, that I literally, when she has things in it, I can't lift it. And this bag weighs, I think, a little over 1 pound. So it's not heavy at all. I picked up the box. I was very surprised at how light it was. And this feels substantial without being a ton. I would say, just kind of off the top of my head, this is probably a little bit lighter than my Louis Vuitton Georges, which the Georges MM is a canvas bag, and you know, it does have some leather trim on it, but it's not anything that you would expect to be that heavy. So considering everything, I think this is beautiful. And they do use Vachetta leather. This is a treated Vachetta leather. I love the contrast stitching here on all of the leather. It's just absolutely gorgeous to me. So yeah, that's it. Are you surprised? Anybody surprised? I'm surprised at myself. I finally got one. So yeah, I am just absolutely delighted. So go over to Cami's channel. Check out what Cami bought because I'm eager to see what Cami bought because I have my eye on this particular bag as well. And I don't know, I may have to go and pull the trigger. We're going to see. I don't know. I know that it's beautiful. I've seen pictures. but I really want to see what it looks like when she takes it out of the box. So please, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, guys. I'm trying sometime in this century to get to 2,000 subscribers. Maybe one day it'll happen. Who knows? And hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload or post a community post. It'll show up in your home feed. Thank you again. I hope you all have a delightful weekend, and I will see you in my next video, which I think is going to be a what fits in my Michael Kors micro, the tote bag. And I'm going to compare it with the Longchamp extra small. So it'll give you a good idea of what that bag stacks up with and how it stacks up and what fits. See you all soon. Bye-bye.